all very hot topics at the moment. And if you've ever tried to register a company or invest in the country in one way or another, you'll know just what a laborious task it has been in the past. Well, in Gauteng, the provincial government here is hoping to change all of that. They're launching the Gauteng Investment Centre right here in Sandton, hoping to streamline the process, cut the red tape and make investment a whole lot easier, which of course will benefit in the form of jobs created and economic development in the province. Well, to talk us through the GIC and the work thereof, we're joined now by the CEO of the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency. It's Mr. Siphiwe Ngwenya. A very good morning to you. Thanks again for your time.
Good morning, and good morning to your listeners.
Tell us a bit more about the GIC and how it will work logistically.
Well, the GIC, as the name says, we're putting a focus to investors. It is a center dedicated to service investors around Gauteng, and this is a target for us to grow our foreign direct investment in Gauteng. As you know, that Gauteng is really the center powerhouse of our economy, and there has been an interest shown in terms of the growth points globally, that Africa is the growing point, and we're positioning Gauteng to be the gateway for Africa and ensure that all investors, when they come into Gauteng, they will find all services as a suite of services at the one place, and we're creating a one-stop shop service whereby they could stop moving around from one office to the other. You will note that currently most of our offices for most investors are located in different locations. If you want to register a business or come here as an investor, you have to go to Home Affairs. If you're bringing in international people to work with you, you have to go to SARS, which is another different office. You have to go to CIPC, which is the DTI. You have to go to the municipality where you want to locate. So we are bringing all those services under one roof to ensure that our investors, we cut the cost of doing business and increase efficiencies in ensuring that our people are able to come and say this is the right place to do business without wasting their time, because sometimes people will look at the kind of services we give them and they can relocate to another place.
How do you plan on simplifying the process without compromising on the objectives or the policies of the various government departments?
You'll know that I've referred to different partnerships and stakeholders. These are different departments and different municipalities which operate differently. But currently what we have entered into, we've entered into agreements with our own municipalities to bring into the intergovernmental services into reality, and ensuring that the three phases of government are not independent phases, are not independent units. They are all can communicate to each other, and they can render the services that is required for all investors. And in this regard, we bring in all these services in one roof by ensuring that it's a one-stop shop. The next phase we're going into is to ensure that it's an integrated services in terms of technology, by making sure that all these people can press one button and get one service from there. And then we will move on to another level, whereby now we will have all these services that you can even get them at the municipal level in different offices, whereby you can now integrate it into our office at the Gauteng Investment Centre. So what we have as CIPC, we are not compromising the CIPC services. You will apply from us here, they will process from their side. But we would like in future that everything can be processed right here at GIC without referring it to another place. At SARS itself, we are working with SARS to ensure that the services we give out here, SARS will approve them and process them at SARS, but in future they can process them here. So our agreements with them is that SARS still remains, because these are national bodies. CIPC is responsible for all other provinces. But for Gauteng, we are contributing 35% in terms of the GDP of this country. We are the manufacturing powerhouse of this country. We are 10% sub-Saharan economy of this country relies on us. And therefore, we would like to up the growth of the economy in this country, ensure that we have new investors, and through those investors, match-make them with our own SMMEs, match-make them with other entrepreneurs here, so that they can grow their businesses and partner with them and march on into Africa and grow the South African companies in there. We've seen Standard Bank is there. We've seen many other companies that are operating. MTN is growing in there. But we would like to say on those ones, we would like to piggyback on this journey that has been created of African countries in Africa. And all those that come in here would like to say the realization of the localization program should be a reality in terms of how we offer our services to our community. So
and hopefully this will be a benchmark then for other parts of the country, because I know this is the first in Gauteng, the first really in the continent as well. There are other similar projects, but this is the first of its magnitude. And we'll hear a little bit more from the investors in just a moment to see how they'll be turning their frowns into a smile after walking through this center. That's all from us for now. Back to you in Joburg.